Meowdy, hello. I'm the Bitey Cat at Cat Byte Studios. I am a solo game developer, and this is gonna be my first PC game. I consider this like a liminal horror experience. So, you're trapped inside a submersible and need to make your way to rescue a crew trapped deep inside a strange research facility. Now, for those familiar with horror games, right, you probably might have guessed that this game is inspired by Iron Lung. So this is the first time out with Unreal Engine 5, and it's been quite a bumpy road learning the framework as well as the final details of the system. Initially, I went with C++ for the development, but it took me like a lot of time to make the necessary changes and iterations. So I decided to go with Blueprints instead, and the development has proceeded much faster now. So at the moment, right, I have the submersible working. It has the controls. It can take damage and react to collisions and stuff like that. There is also a lock and key system, a very basic and common system. What else? I think a lot of time was also spent learning the Unreal UI editor. I think for me, this was probably one of the most difficult parts of like Unreal to like get into. It's like really difficult for me compared to like Godot or Unity. Took me quite a lot of effort to learn and get around it, but thankfully now I kind of know enough to create the game. A fair amount of time was also spent adjusting the post-processing volume. So I added stuff like chromatic aberration, some distortion, some film grain. So in my case, right, I found that if I added them just to like the edges of the camera, right, not just the whole screen, right, it gives me quite an unsettling feel when the effects, just like kick in around the edges of the screen. Another thing I did, right, was to create like a procedural level creator in Houdini. Unfortunately, after that was created, right, I only after did I start to use like Unreal and Lumen, and I found out that the way I designed the level was actually not very suitable for the Lumen cache. This is because like the Lumen cache does not cover concave surfaces, only like convex areas. So what I've done is I just had to rethink my level design and stuff like that. And instead of using like a totally procedurally generated level, I've decided to build individual assets and then place them in the level. So that way, right, all the individual assets will have the proper Lumen cache. At the moment, I'm working on designing like various maps and modeling out the other assets that will be necessary to tell the story that I want to tell in this game. So that's about it for me, I think. So ask me if you have any questions, and if you are interested in this project, please give me a sign up, I guess. Oh, sorry, it's a follow. Yep, a follow, and yeah, hope to progress on this game. Thank you. Meow. Bye.